Hi everyone. So this is going to be a another best of video, and today I'm going to be talking about the best ofs blush and the best ofs highlighters. I am probably going to do contour in a separate video, but for now I just want to touch upon some everyday products for me as far as blush. The first I'm going to talk about is the Morphe blush in the color Coppertunity. I have it on my cheeks right now. It's a beautiful grungy rose. It does have some gold reflect in the pan, but on your cheeks it does not. Just so pretty. I adore this blush. It's a fabulous fall and winter color. It's not quite red, it's still very rosy, but it is so stinking pretty. Probably the only Morphe probably the only Morphe blush I would recommend is this one. Next, we're going to jump into ColourPop. I have 3 blushes by ColourPop. The first is the Love Me Not Pressed Powder Blush. This is part of their Valentine's Day collection, I think in like 2020. But yeah, so I have to be careful because the pan is no longer glued to the packaging, so I have to kind of hold it. But yeah, it's this gorgeous red blush, like fire engine red. It looks so good. This was like the first red blush I ever used. I'm obsessed with it. You know, definitely would repurchase. So yeah, that's from ColourPop. Next is, these 2 are orange blushes. I love orange. Oh my God, I love orange blush. It's so much fun. So both of these are from, they did like a 70s collection. I just don't recall what it was called, but this first pressed powder blush, this first one is in the color Out of Sight. And it's this awesome, like dark, like tan orange. I think this one's broken too. But it's like a nude orange kind of. And that gold reflect looks so good. It makes the blush so glowy and pretty. But yeah, so this is like a darker orange. And then for the other orange blush I use, this is in the color Foxy. This is probably my favorite one, to be honest. It's a lighter orange. Same thing with the glowy reflect with the gold. But it's very similar to Out of Sight. It's just lighter. So it's definitely, this is more orangey, whereas the Out of Sight is like a nude orange, if that makes sense. But yeah, both are just so gorgeous. I love ColourPop blushes. I used to have quite a few more, but I've definitely downsized as far as how many I had. So that's my favorite blushes. Now we're going to go to what I use as far as brushes for my blush. And first thing is the IT Cosmetics brushes in Airbrush Complexion Perfection, which is number 115. Typically this is used for foundation, but I use it for blush because it is angled. So it's very fluffy, but it's also angled. So it just like really, you know, spreads it out and blends it. It's very, very pretty. I use this for the red typically, which is why it's red. And then my new favorite blush brush. I always trip over those words. This is from Real Techniques. This is the Foundation Blender brush. Again, another brush supposed to be used for foundation, but I use it for blush. It is the perfect blush brush. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so it's very compact. It's like a kabuki brush. Basically, it's just a different shape. So I definitely recommend this if you do what I do and kind of do the blush across the face as opposed to the traditional area. But this could probably even be a great contour brush too. This is just so great. Multi-purpose, even though it's meant for foundation. Definitely multi-purpose. Now we're going to move on to highlighters. So I'm going to talk about my least favorite first. So the Fenty Beauty Diamond Veil, or Diamond Bomb, sorry, I always say Diamond Veil, in How Many Carats, which is the silver color. So this is a really nice highlighter. It's very pretty. However, it is not worth $40. The price point is ridiculous. I bought this, the silver one. I also bought the rose gold one, which is Rose Rave. Not worth $40. It is, the rose gold one is horrible. It is not very pigmented at all. And this is definitely more sparkle than like powder. It's very pretty, again, very pretty, but not worth the price point. So if these go on sale, grab them on sale, or grab the silver one on sale. I don't recommend the rose one at all. But, you know, if it's on sale, grab it, but it's definitely not worth the $40. I'm just going to be honest. I recommend it. However, wait for it to go on sale. So next, I'm going to be talking about one that I believe is going to be discontinued. I'm not totally sure, but this is the last of the Too Faced highlighters that's available, and this is in Canary Diamond. I love this stuff. It's so pretty. So it's pink and gold. It's such a powerful highlighter. It's so vivid. It's very reflective. The color is gorgeous. Like, this is just something else. I absolutely love this stuff. I got it for $15 at Sephora. I don't know if it's still available. I hope so. Because this is just a beautiful highlighter. Too Faced used to have a whole bunch of highlighters, and then they just vanished, unfortunately. But if you can get your hands on Canary Diamond, it looks incredible on, like, every skin tone. Again, like, pink and gold together. So beautiful. So that's Canary Diamond. Next, I'm going to mention the Terra Moons Cosmetics. They sell a lot of highlighters, a lot of duochrome, a lot of like chameleon type colors. So this is in the color Light Year. It's like green, pink, blue. It's a lot of different colors. It's hard to show it on camera, but very holographic, very beautiful. This is in the shade Light Year. And this one is Space Baby. It's much more of like a blue-green. But yeah, blue-green, a little bit of pink. It's just so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And this is in Space Baby. And both of these are by Terra Moon Cosmetics. Very, very pretty. And lastly, so this is by Kaleidos Cosmetics. This is the Space Age highlighter in Skywalker. These are fantastic highlighters. The packaging's very creative, very retro. It's like a tin packaging. And it is this beautiful white and blue highlighter. It is probably one of my favorites. I use it a ton. So reflective, so light catching, just absolutely beautiful. I prefer blue highlighters just because I like blues and greens. It's just what I'm drawn to. But yeah, so those are my favorite highlighters. So that's it as far as these particular face products. If I had to choose a best between all of them, I would say... Oh, what would look good on, like, everyone? I guess, like, as far as favorites, I know I said that the Foxy blush was my favorite, but if I had to choose one that's more universal, I would say ColourPop's Out of Sight is my favorite. It's that darker nude orange. I think this would go better on more skin tones than Foxy, but it is just a stunning, stunning orange blush. So that's definitely my favorite blush, universally at least. And my favorite highlighter, that's... hard. I would say Skywalker is my favorite as far as what I reach for the most. I do like Skywalker, but it is a close runner-up, the Canary Diamond. It's just, you know, two different sides of the color spectrum. You got a blue and then you have like a pink. like champagne-y situation. But these are fantastic highlighters if you can get your hands on them. I found Kaleidos through Instagram, and this was from Sephora. So yeah, these are really fantastic highlighters. If I had to choose two to use for like the rest of my life, it would probably be those two. As far as blushes, I love blush. I love oranges and reds. I'm not a huge fan of pink. Pink just like doesn't look right on me, I don't think, unless it's like a berry type situation. I like strong blushes, basically. Strong blushes, very wet looking highlighters. Um, I just prefer things a little bit more extreme, I guess, compared to subtle looks. But yeah, so that is these particular products. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.